The vast majority of JCO articles start as submissions through our online platform from authors all over the world. Their first challenge is an initial triage stage.
So once a manuscript is submitted, actually our editor-in-chief, Dr. Kravitz, will look at them all first.
So I see an article about 3 times minimum and maybe up to 4 or 5 times. So the first time is the initial triage where I'm looking at the article, I'm reading it, and I'm kind of sharing my gut feeling, whether I really think this is a paper worth sending out for further review. We always want to make sure that the author is submitting an article that really falls in line with what we're looking for. And then after I look at the article and I think it's an article that really has potential, we will select reviewers with an expertise in that field. I think initially about 25% of articles will get through that initial stage.
Even at this early stage, interventions are sometimes necessary to get a manuscript on track.
Figures are missing most of the, if something is missing, it's usually figures and just the article file is sent. Yeah.
So then you have to follow up.
Mm-hmm. So we'll email the authors and say, hey, we can't review your article yet because some figures are missing. If you could get those to us so we can continue the review process, then the review process will continue once I add those images back into the system.
If an article makes it past Dr. Kravitz, it moves into the second phase, senior JCO editor approval and peer review.
Well, the articles first go through our senior editorial staff. So Neil Kravitz and Bob Keim, our senior editor, and I, all 3 of us will look at it. And then we'll look at the subject matter of the article. And we have a spreadsheet of reviewers. We have certain reviewers who are more expert in certain areas. So we'll always pick a reviewer who we think is the most appropriate for that particular subject. So then it usually goes to that person, and then we look at their review when it comes back to us.